all right, Stinky, and I promise with practice, dear, you will be able to learn to tell the time. What's that? You're sick of it. Yes, well, you might be sick of it, dear, but I think that means you need to take a break. And I promise you, you will get to learn to be able to tell the time. You'll be able to look at any clock, whether it's a little clock or a big clock, and you'll know exactly what time it is. It's the Poppets, or so it is. Hello, my little Poppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to story time once again. Well, Stinky has been learning to tell the time. He hasn't quite got it yet, but he's on the right track. And he's feeling very frustrated at the moment because he keeps forgetting. But I said to Stinky, as long as he keeps practicing and he sticks at it, he will learn to tell the time in the end. And it is quite tricky, Stinky, but you are making progress. All right then, dear. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break and we'll settle down for story time. All right then? Yes, good boy. Well, mums and dads and dear Poppets, of course, today's story is called Tell the Time with the Very Busy Spider. And this does look like a good one, I have to say. A very, very good one indeed. And of course it is by the wonderful Eric Carle. Yes, the same person who wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And we all love that one very, very much. And here we go, my dear Poppets. At 8 o'clock one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field, Stinky. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post near a farmyard and began to spin a web with her silky thread. Well, at 8 o'clock, so I think we should make it 8 o'clock on the clock, Stinky. So we put the big hand at the 12 and the little hand all the way round to the 8. So it's now 8 o'clock. And we'll hold that up so the Poppets at home can see. Very early in the morning. 8 o'clock on the busy spider clock. Yes, all the animals will be waking up to start a new day. Nay, nay, said the horse at 9 o'clock. Want to go for a ride, Stinky? The spider didn't answer. She was very, very busy spinning her web. Well, there's the horse, my dear Poppets. The horse standing there, and of course the tiny spider spinning her web. So of course now we have to change it to 9 o'clock. So Stinky can give me a hand here. So of course the big hand on the 12 and the little hand on the 9. And it's now 9 o'clock. Oh, it's time for boys and girls to start their class at school. Yes, the bell goes at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the very busy spider clock. Moo moo, said the cow at 10 o'clock. Want to eat some grass? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Well, there's a lovely cow there with lots of black spots, and of course the spider spinning her web. She's a very busy spider indeed. And of course it's time to make it 10 o'clock on the clock. So we'll move the little hand right round there to the 10. And now of course it's 10 o'clock. The morning is ticking away. 10 o'clock on the very busy spider clock. Ba ba, bleated the sheep at 11 o'clock. Want to run in the meadow? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Ma ma, said the goat at 12 o'clock. Want to jump on the rocks? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. And there's the sheep there. And of course we've also got the goat there and the spider in the middle. Lots and lots of farmyard animals. So many different kinds, sheep and pigs and cows. So many different animals that you find on a farm. Yes, Stinky likes going to his Aunt Madness's farm. She's got lots of animals on her farm. We must go there again soon. Oink, oink, grunted the pig at 1 o'clock. Want to roll in the mud? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. There's a lovely pink piggy there, and of course the very busy spider. And spider webs are rather beautiful, I have to say. Sometimes when you sit out in the garden you can see a spider spinning a beautiful web. Woof woof, barked the dog at 2 o'clock. Want to chase the cat? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Meow meow, cried the cat at 3 o'clock. Want to take a nap? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy, Stinky, spinning her web. So of course the busy spider in the middle, she is making some progress there with her web, and of course a dog there and a cat as well. Yes, you often see cats and dogs on the farm, as well as the other farmyard animals. Quack quack, said the duck at 4 o'clock. Want to go for a swim? The spider didn't answer. She had now, Stinky, finished her web. What's that? It's a beautiful web. Yes, so it is. And of course there's the duck, my dear poppets, and of course the very beautiful web that the spider has finished. What's that? Should we set the time on the clock? No, actually I don't think we will, Stinky, because I think the poppets have got the general idea, so we'll just continue on with the story. Cock-a-doodle-doo, crowed the rooster at 5 o'clock. Want to catch a pesky fly? And the spider caught the fly in her web, Stinky, just like that. There's the rooster, of course, and the spider who has caught a fly in her web for her dinner. Yes, she's going to enjoy eating that spider, I think. Hoot hoot, asked the owl later that night at 8 o'clock. Who built this beautiful web? The spider didn't answer. She had fallen asleep, for it had been, Stinky, a very busy day. And there, of course, is the owl, my dear poppets, and the little spider who's tuckered out fast asleep. The end, and that was called Tell Time with the Very Busy Spider. A very, very cute story about a very busy spider indeed. Well, I did enjoy that, Stinky. It was a different take on story time, wasn't it? Learning to tell the time with the clock there. But as I said before, we can have a little break, perhaps do some drawing or relax and watch some TV, and then later on we'll try again. All right then? Yes, good boy. Well, mums and dads and poppets, of course, we have come to the end of story time once again. Perhaps you could read a book about a very busy spider, or perhaps you could practice telling the time. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!